So we're gonna watch this clip of Micheal Flynn. All right, he went on Newsmax and basically calls for Trump to enact martial law in certain swing states in order to redo an election. The swing states that he lost, which I'm assuming is Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Georgia, maybe Arizona. So, guys, what is so crazy to me is that the same people who were screaming about government overreach, militarism, authoritarianism, the liberty movement, not the liberty movement, the Tea Party movement, the patriot types, the ones who are always invoking 1776. I've literally seen some of those same people. Now that the person that they have been just endeared to has lost the election, they've like gone into this other dimension of delusion in certain cases, or they've compromised their own beliefs because it's because they want something done for the person that they support. They want the person that they support to enact martial law, but when it's somebody else, oh, you're Hitler and you're a Nazi. You're coming to take us and throw us in FEMA camps. I remember the FEMA camps. I used to be in those circles. They were talking about FEMA camps coming, and we're going to be put in the empty Walmarts and stuff like that, and martial law is coming. But now they're calling for martial law. What are you doing? What are you doing? This man says he wants Trump. Trump can enact military capabilities. I don't know what that is. Let's watch this clip real quick.
He could order within the swing states, if he wanted to, he could take military capabilities and he could place them in those states and basically rerun an election in each of those states. I mean, it's not unprecedented. I mean, these people out there talking about martial law, it's like it's something that we've never done. Martial law has been instituted 64 times, Greg. So I'm not calling for that. We have a constitutional process. We clearly have a constitution.
How are you not calling for martial law? You just said that he should enact military. It's in his rights to enact military capabilities in the swing states. What does military capabilities mean? I take that to be martial law. Like, what do you mean by military capabilities? What happened to states' rights? Isn't that like an invasion? Like, what are you doing? What do you mean? This dude gets a pardon and loses his mind. Like, what are you talking about, Micheal? What are you talking about? This is what I don't even know what to call this. The same people literally who will say, we need to stand up to tyranny and government overreach. Now they want the man to invade Michigan and force another election. Like, what are you doing? What are you guys doing? This is the exact same thing that happened 4 years ago when Hillary lost. Some people got over it. I mean, some people never really got over it, but some people were able to move on. Others, we had the whole Russiagate investigation. Trump was installed by Vladimir Putin and his buddies or whatnot, his oligarch buddies. They had the golden showers tape of Trump and all this other sort of just stuff, the whole Russia investigation. Some people still to this day think Trump is some Russian spy that was put in the White House. That's the type of delusion we're going into with this. That's what we're going into with this. And it's getting a little crazy, okay? It's getting a little off, like way off the mark. And at this point, some people they've just so deeply embedded themselves emotionally into Trump that they are willing to compromise their own beliefs because they want this man to do something or win or stay in office. If you're like a libertarian, or if you're somebody who proclaims to want small government and you're against tyranny, you got a don't tread on me flag, maybe, fine. But don't come around and say, well, I think he should invoke martial law. I really think he should. Okay. I've literally seen it. I know that's anecdotal evidence, but you go through Twitter, there's a whole page. It's called Coping MAGA. Okay. And there's a lot of people who've just kind of losing their minds over this election. And I've seen some people go from don't tread on me, tyranny is bad, all this, Trump needs to invoke martial law. He needs to just invade Wisconsin and invade Pennsylvania, and we need to stop this now. I saw somebody earlier said Trump is about to start a war with China so he can stay in office or something. Like, I'm like, bruh, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? And stuff like this, something like this that Micheal Flynn has done, because Newsmax is basically the new Fox News, because Fox News wasn't pro-Trump enough, so now a lot of his viewers have jumped over to Newsmax. This is dangerous. You're putting these authoritarian tendencies into people's minds, because like, if you're willing to go from I'm anti-tyranny to please Trump invade Michigan, then something is wrong. This type of rhetoric is dangerous. It's very dangerous. You cannot have somebody call for military capabilities just to force a new election. What we do not live in a dictatorship. This cannot be a dictatorship. And I know people have used that word so loosely, but that's for real. Like, that's dictator type stuff, and it's very authoritarian to do that. And it would only cause more problems. It doesn't help anything. It would cause more problems. And you probably end up in a constitutional crisis. I don't even know. But Micheal, stop this, please. Anybody else saying this stuff, stop saying this. This is not okay. It's not okay to want somebody to literally force a new election through the military. Like, I don't even know how that will work, and I don't even want to see that work. Okay, I don't want to see that play out. Stop this stuff. Stop this rhetoric. Stop this nonsense. Okay, if this is the strategy, after a while you're gonna start turning people off. I mean, you're only gonna be really reaching your main base, and other people outside that base, they're probably gonna get turned off to this type of stuff because it looks like lunacy. Okay, and so just please stop. But that's all I got for this. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, whenever do it, however do it, wherever do it, just do it. It's your boy Red X Black. Sorry I went on a rant, but I'm out.